I think the European Union should see this because I want to say thank you for NGF because since 2023, we have been trying to join this program until this year that we are privileged to be part of it. And I must say that the college was giving almost about 15 fellows, which saved us almost, if I calculate the months, nothing but salaries. Indirectly, we have advised the NGF. I think there is a need for, apart from having the application procedure being like that, now we can also have a video that will caution the fellows, especially procedure by procedure. Okay, because we host organizations, right? So we have some fellows that maybe they have mismatch in their date of birth, in the BBM or the NIN. The moment they start the application, they reject them. Now, even if they went back to correct it, they do not have access to it. Then also, I think before now, they used to make a call. What affected us last year, when we roll out a lot of FAs, when they call to ask about their availability, some of them will say, "What are you doing currently?" So say, "In a shop." And the moment you say, "I'm at the shop," they just disqualify you. That happened to almost about 76 fellows I recommended last year. Now, just mention that turning off your availability is very important. You just mentioned that we have about 70 something on the pool. Well, on my dashboard, I can only see 46 of them. So the thing is, if you know somebody, please reach out to them to turn on their availability because that is the only way the host organization will see you. And lastly, it is encouraging to hear about the community development initiative. Please, fellows, we are encouraging you. The little they are giving you, just as they have mentioned, is somebody that donated it. Then you also can do something within your ecosystem. Just think of it. You are in education, no matter how small it is, we are here to guide you. Then lastly, the NGF, I think when we are synthesizing, things like this should not be coming once in a year. It should be happening either twice or 3 times in a year. This is the only way we can promote this program. Because my friend is here, the first time they linked me with this NGF, in my school they say I'm a scammer. In fact, they told my provider that I'm a scammer. That there is no any program that pay 150,000 naira. Then it was 100,000. So I have to invite the National Association of Proprietors of Private Schools to attend the town hall meeting last year. That is when they now go back and inform other people that this is true. They did not believe me until when fellows, when they came, Escadeja and Said, until when they came to my school to verify fiscal, and I introduced them to some of my directors. They said, "This is where you do like joke, but okay, we'll see." Then until when fellows start receiving, when they expose them, they start forming and they pay them. That's when they believe it's no longer a scam. So please inform as many as possible people to roll out for this program. They are trying to reduce unemployment, and this is the best way you can touch somebody's life. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Thank you very much, sir. And just to let you know that we are willing to give you more fellows in your organization. I think one of the things that I also want to mention, especially in terms of, I've already have everything documented, but I'll speak to it when we get to that stage. I think this is the point where we want to pass the baton to the fellows. We also want to hear from the fellows. We've heard a lot from the host organizations. Let's hear from the fellows and one or two alumni, and then we'll be able to go to a full discussion session, and then we'll close it for the day. We'll try as much as possible to leave here by 12:30, just like we have it on the agenda. We have somebody, the fellow, that wants to speak to us. Yeah, thank you. You want to share your experience, what you've been learning, what you've been doing. Yeah, thank you.
Hello, good morning. Good afternoon. My name is Laura Abdulhamid. I'm a graduate of Sokoto State University. I graduated 2021 and then I did my NYC 2023. So I heard about NJFP when I was serving in KP State. So when we were there, I heard about the opportunity, and then after my service, I was willing to apply. But unfortunately, I wanted to, but then my certificate. So I waited a little bit. So when I applied, I was waiting for job as well. And then at some point, I realized there was no job. So I almost gave up. I started farming. I graduated in computer science. I'm a programmer and a software engineer. So my almost went to vain because job or somewhere I can explore my talent. So when I got a host organization, it's a trading academic Excel. So the man almost rejected me as well, but I did my background research on their school. Then I explored some of their faults and problems on their website, and I told him that there are these problems, and he was very amazed with what I teach, and he was like, "Yes, I'm going to employ you for that. I'm going to accept you," and I was very happy. And right now that we're talking, I'm their back-end developer of the organization. So NGFP has already done a little, it's a very big thing to me because now I have a very job that I secure with them, and then I have.
Thank you very much. You want to pass the baton to the person close to you. Yeah, thank you very much for sharing that wonderful experience.
Hello everyone, I am Kolawole Abiodun Daniel, 2.0 fellow attached with IGESMate International. And by the grace of God, it's been 3 to 4 months since my onboarding in March. And my experience with my host organization has been wonderful. You know, before my graduation, before my onboarding actually, I was just a Nigerian graduate. All I had was my graduate certificate with 0 corporate working experience. So right now, it's visible, from personal branding lectures and what we have learned to skills that we are acquiring at IGESMate and learning about corporate etiquette. So right now, I have a working experience plan that I can back myself to work in any corporate organization right now. So I just look forward for the EVICT plan of that NGFP has for us after our 1-year internship. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Can we have another person? Or can we move to alumni? I mean, we need a lady to share an experience with us. Yes, what's about that? Can we have a lady? Where is our mic? Yes. We already have something from Pet. Yes. Let's see the hands there for her.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. My name is Blessing Oiza, a graduate from University of Abuja. I came to Sokoto to serve last year, and I finished in the month of March. And waiting for what other steps to take. Someone introduced me to NGFP, and I applied. And as a graduate of biological science, when an host organization picked me, I thought that it was Kaduna Electric. I was like, I didn't study anything concerning electrical. I studied biology, so how come? So I went there for the interview and all that. They picked me, and to the glory of God, I had, let me say, a zero knowledge about data analysis Excel sheet and all that. But when I got to Kaduna Electric, I was able to lay my hands on them. I'm the one imputing most of their DMP and reconnection reports every day, their consolidated reports every day on their data board and all that. So right now I have a knowledge about Excel data, and I'm still aspiring to even go further. Thank you for.
We have any other message? Oh, come on, yes, so let's move to alumni, please. A fellow? Oh, okay. Thank you.
Good afternoon to you all. My name is Masur Maazmi. My question here is that what about those that are still yet to take their CBT? Will they be continue on this 2.0 or it should be on 2.0?
So I mean, it's very important we pay attention, so that we can all be on the same page, right? So can we hear from an alumni? I'll come back to your question. I've completed all the questions, so I'll come back to it. Alumni, we have alumni in the house. Any alumni? We invited alumni. We didn't see have any of them here. Okay, but unfortunately, there is something for them, and they are not here. I just got a request from, let me read it out. That from Khalifa College of Advanced Studies, they need an alumni, somebody that passed the NJFP with background in data analysis. They would have loved to interview the person and hire the person. But unfortunately, we don't have any alumni. So we'll take that conversation offline and see from our database those ones with background in data analysis that we can share this experience with here. Thank you very much. So I think this is the point where we move to open discussion. I mean, I know the open discussion is always one place that everybody wants to speak, especially the fellows that their stipend is pending. You know, when I did town hall in Kaduna, that was the period we were having issues with stipend, and it was always looking like some people want to meet me before I left the place. But thank God, some of them they got their payments the following day after the town hall. So I was able to give them my rate. So please, for the open discussion, this is where I want to address some of the concerns that were raised, even on the success story. So the first one, hello, please, can we have one house? So the first one is around the hall. Just to let you know that our initial plan, you know, sometimes when you are planning, God is the plan, right? And of course, God is the best planner. We secured the hall earlier, but just at the point where we want to make the payments, we were told that somebody else already secured that hall like 5 days before us. Then the other place we tried to get, it didn't work. So, and we have this particular place we are using is also our host organization, and it will interest to know that they actually allow us to use this hall for free as their own contribution. Please, let's take that. Just when we thought all hopes were lost, they reach out to us to say, "Oh, I learned that we have a place here, but I'm just afraid we are not sure if this place is going to be enough for you people." We say, "So let's just make do with it, and please let's appreciate them for giving us this opportunity." Yeah. So that's that for that. I hear you about the hall. Next time we try as much as possible to do better. We had another chance of postponing the event because of that, but because knowing that application is going to be closing today, we see the need for us to have this session so that we can attend more people to also bring submit their application. Then for the cutoff point, yes. In terms of cutoff point, remember I mentioned that this is a national program, right? So on the national programs like this, there's little to what we can do in terms of saying that, oh, for Sokoto, let's reduce the cutoff point and let's leave it for Kaduna and then. Because now if you are saying Sokoto, we should reduce the cutoff point, we don't have an argument. When Sokoto states like Jigawa and in fact Sokoto is even, I'm sorry, I'm not comparing, but then we have states like Jigawa and Katsina that have already met their target. So I don't think the problem is because Sokoto is backward in terms of the people. I don't think so. Maybe, like you mentioned, we just need to create more awareness, yes, and visibility for the program. So this is an open discussion session. Then the other thing I also want to address is about some of the recommendations from Khalifa College of Advanced Studies. Just to let you know that for those of you that make mistakes, especially the ladies, right? Some of you, when you get married, you change your name, then you apply for NGFP, then you suddenly forgotten that you changed your name, and then you use your former name to apply. When you want to verify your name, it will not go through. But the good news is that there is what we call self-service. That self-service, it allows you to edit your details. But remember, you can only do it once. If you make a mistake again, that's the end of this for you. So, and we don't usually like sharing this link, because some people will bastardize it and they'll come back to you that they were not able to edit. So what we usually encourage them to do, if you have such case, please, what you want to do is to reach out to NGFP, then we'll share the link with you with caution on how to use it. Yeah, so for the more of this time, what we think, of course, we are going to do more of that. And then Pedro's recommendation, caution on Pedro's on the procedure. We also try as much as possible to do more of this, especially during the onboarding session. Just to let you know that we've had organization, just like he mentioned, we have organization that thought that this is too good to be true. I have an organization we're trying to onboard in Kano, and the manager reached out to me and said, I learned that you people are doing something that will be giving 150 to. How true is this? That he doesn't want a situation where we'll give him fellows, maybe we only pay for first month, second month, third month, and the next you'll be the one to carry the cross. I said, this is 2.0. We are sustaining what we've started. And as I speak to that organization I mentioned, they currently have 20 fellows across 4 states where they are operating. Yeah, thank you very much. I think this is the point where we talk about the open discussion. If there's anything you want to share with us, you can just do that. We still have like 5 to 10 minutes to do that before we go outside to take a group photograph, and then we close it for the day. Yeah, open discussion, anything at all, anything you can share with us. All of those things you want to talk about that is burning you, this is the right time to do that. Thank you.
As I introduced myself earlier, I'm Yahya Ibrahim, 1.0. Mine is a question, and I want to also advise the management of the NJFP on pilots or ex-pilots.
Please, can we listen? Because we get to learn from the questions somehow.
As I was saying, I said mine is a question, and I want to advise the management of the NJFP fellows on the fellows that have already went through the program, or let me call them ex-NJFPs. Please, is there anything that these ex-fellows are going to take home with after the program? For example, let's say we are all aware that host organizations sometimes their benefit from this program is the services that the fellows render to them instead of employing others to pay them salary. So the fellows will work for them freely when they're getting paid from the NJFP. So my NJFP fellows also at the end of the program, what they are going to benefit with is the skills that they are going to learn there. I think it's not logical for you to teach someone a skill, and at the end of the day, you have not given him any token that he can use to develop or utilize the skills he learned from that. That's why I asked this. Is there anything that you are going to give them at the end of the program?
So more questions. I want to take everything once. Yeah. So let me come back here. You can see many hands now, especially those people that did not pay their stipend.
All right. Good day, everyone. Once again, I have 2 things to say. The first one is about the low statistics. Like you said, Sokoto is lagging behind the number of people that are fellows. I'm thinking maybe you can organize something like a career fair or for fresh graduates from the university when they are going for service, so that they know that whenever I finish my NYSC, I have something I can apply for, and the information is not circulated. That's the issue. So my organization can partner with you. We do corporate events, so we can have a discussion later on how we can do this kind of program so that everybody will have the information at hand. It's not that we don't have competent people in Sokoto, but the information is not circulated. That's number one. Then number two, about the host organization.
Please, can we have one house, please? I'm begging you. We'll soon be done. Yes. Thank you.
About the host organization, even though you are not paying host organization, I felt that should be a benefit. Like, I'm a business consultant and brand development. So if my venture, I should be able to have something like, maybe they're going to do a connection, or they're going to do a pool for host organization that benefit, even though it's not in monetary form, to us, so that we are not just, we'll be encouraged to do more. Thank you.
Yes, sorry. Please, can I quickly respond to this last one, especially the last one? Yes, I can take the other ones later.
So, in terms of connection, let me tell you the interesting thing about the NGFP. The interesting thing is that every host organization have opportunity to create visibility for themselves. And I'll tell you how. The organization that is currently talent management company for Northeast, right? At first, they were host organizations. Do you understand what I mean? So they started with NGFP as a host organizations. So NGFP saw the way they were training the fellows, the way they were almost everywhere, visibility, creating those kind of, and they were like, wow, the host organization is doing this. Oh, this guy should be able to do a fantastic job if they become talent management company. And today, they are the one in charge of Northeast, all the states in Northeast. So what am I saying? I am saying that by virtue of being on the NGFP, don't forget that if you also have a UN funding, I'm sure you understand what I'm talking about as grant writer, you also have UN funding. There are also places where you also create this level of rapport to say, oh, currently I'm on NGFP, I'm UNDP, I've done this, I've done that, I've done this, I've done that. So just to pitch, whatever you are doing. Yes, so for me, I think any organization that is already on host as a host organization on this NGFP automatically have that right. It all depends on how you use it and what you do with it. Yes, thank you very much. Yeah.
My name is Amin Suleiman. Government Senior Secondary School, Madeira. So my own question is that before, when you are allowed to apply, you apply with NYC. But now you include exemption letter as mentioned. So the reason why people are collecting exemption letter is over age of 30 years. But now you included it. So how can it be applied?
Thank you. Just to clear that out, that's not the only reason. For those that have distance learning, most of the reasons why, most of the exemption we have received, it will be boldly written there. Even yesterday, I have to reverse a rejection, and it is boldly written there. These candidates did not pass through NYSC because they do distance learning, or those of them that did part-time. Those from ABU distance learning, Open Universities, I think MIVA Open University also. I'm not too sure. Yes. So it's not 30 years. Age is not the reason why you collect exemption letter, just to clear that out. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Yes, for open discussion. So because this is the last item, then we just take pictures and then we wrap it.
Mine is just a contribution. The next time NGF you want to have a program like this, California College of Advanced Study is open for all. We have a hall that we can give them for this program. Now, for the host organization that are into event planning, you can also come in as a corporate responsibility. We will give them all free. Let them come to decorate it. And we have this as many as possible engagement program we want to have. Thank you.
Can we put our hands together? Why are we not looking encouraged? I mean, this is the kind of partnership we are talking about, right? Yes, just so for us in the development space, we don't think too much about problems, we focus on solutions. And that's why for every time I'm writing report, I'm talking about problems. Before I talk about any problem, I have to figure out a solution. Otherwise, my manager will look at me and be like, I don't even know what you're doing, you know. So that's how we work. So it is not a conversation about getting a hall, the place is not conducive. It's a conversation around we have secured a place that we can even come in the middle of the night and say we want to do an event and it will be open to us. Can we put our hands together? Yeah, thank you.
My name is Ahmad Mohammed Ahmad. Please, I want to remind you about what you said. You're going to post the email of TMC. Please, you can help us quickly do that. However, I also want to ask, what about those people that applied and they have issue of NYSC, NIN, and others? Please, I want you people to maybe look towards this because I think I've mobilized more than 10 people, and out of them, it's only one person that is able to go to a point of onboarding, and many of them that they have problem of NIN and NRSC and others. So please, I want you to look forward to this request.
Thank you. Please, for the issues around NIN, I had mentioned earlier, most of the problems we have on this program, it is either caused by even the fellows themselves. Some persons don't even know somebody has 4 different versions of their date of birth. Yes, 4 different versions. The one on the NYSC, you see on your NYSC, the date of birth there, is different from the one she applied with. It's different from the one on the NIN. So you see, the problem is caused by the fellows. And what is the communication that is happening is between, I don't care what you have done on your NYSC before you go for NYSC, but whatever information you are providing, ensure that it tallies with the NIN, because that's where the verification is happening. Yes, so if they're still having that challenge, please let them send email to Northwest MC that I'm having challenge with ABCD. Please, I need guide or I need help. Or better still, this first line, placement and host organizations, you can send WhatsApp message to that line. Right? But for technical issues, 1572, you reach out to that one. For stipend related issue, you reach out to 1572, still the same line. You can just drop WhatsApp message. Some of us, when we send email, please, I want you to know that the people you are talking to, there are thousands of people reaching out to them. Somebody will send an message, WhatsApp message to me. You see that message that you say, read more, read more, you read more, you read more. And what does he want to talk about? He just want to say, I have not received my stipend for the past 2 months. This is my email, and this is my unique ID. You say read more. I will not read more. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. Sometimes I may be in a meeting and making presentation, or you can just say, good day, I have not received my stipend for 2 months. This is my unique ID. Thank you. Simple. Even whatever I'm doing, if I see that, I forward it to the person that's spoke. But if you say read more, read more, read more, read more, read more, I will not read more, unfortunately. So communication is very important. Yes, thank you. Sorry, so we are please exercise the test. We are almost there. Yeah, almost there.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Ahmad, and I want to make some inquiry. There was a boy that went to our ICT, wanted to apply for NGFP. He told us that he received an email, 3 MTT fellows can apply. And he received a certificate from 3 MTT and he was unable to apply for it. Maybe if there is anything you have for him, then we can deliver the message to him. And after that, about the awareness, surely this program is not being circulated. It is not that Sokoto State doesn't have best graduating students. If I could remember, even last convocation at Usman Danfodiyo University, the best graduating student is from Sokoto State. We have a lot of graduate, but the issue is about the circulation of the program. Many of people are not aware of the program. Thank you.
Thank you. I mean, this is our business, right? So imagine when we want to do snowballing approach, one person gets to tell 10 people, that 10 people tell another 10 people, 10 people tell another 5 people, 5 people tell another. So it becomes our business, right? So we try as much as possible on the LinkedIn, All the other platforms that we think that we know, we've used them. In fact, we get to a point where we're now using community leaders. Yes, my colleagues will tell you more about that. So we've been doing our best, but we can't do it alone. And that is where every one of us come in. Yeah, thank you. We'll do more on that. So 3MTT, yes, we targeted 3MTT. So the way we targeted 3MTT, for those of us that may also have seen, we also targeted nurses as well. We did some targeted call. So what I would advise you to do, those 3MTT that we targeted, they have focal person. Ask this particular person to reach out to their focal person, the focal person that give us the list. So all the targeted call have focal person. Even the nurses, we use Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria. They are the one that we use. Then the same thing with 3MTT also. Yes, they were targeted. They are not meant to go through all of the rigorous other process. Yes, tell the person to reach out to the to the focal person. And if you didn't get the kind of response you want, that first line, placement and host organizations, just send a WhatsApp message to that line to say that ABCD. Just make it simple, something that somebody will just read no matter how busy they are and they pick it up. Yeah, thank you. So let's have you. Then from there, we have one or two other persons, then we wrap it up. I mean, what I don't want to do, I don't want a situation where you will be here, you have something to say and you didn't have opportunity to say it. Please and please. Yes, the place may not be as conducive as we want it to be. We sincerely apologize for that. But please, let's exercise patience for the next 5 or 6 minutes, then we'll wrap it up. Thank you very much. Sorry, I missed.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Let's try and keep it short. Yeah.
There is something bothering me and it's not discussed here about the master class. So I want to know, is it compulsory or is something that if you have interest in, you have to go for it? That's one. And two, there are some nurses that did diploma programs and they are not opportune to go for service. So can they still apply?
Do you want me to respond? Okay, so for the master class, yes, if you. Sorry, please, can we have one house? We're almost there, please, please, yes. So for the master class, yes, we encourage you to attend, right? I mean, nobody's going to punish you for not attending, but I think for your own sake, you would want to attend, isn't it? The same thing also applicable to the LMS platform. Many of us have not been using the LMS platform. So what we try as much as possible to do, some of those courses are courses that you pay for on Coursera, right? Yes, so now we have them on the LMS. So I would encourage you to attend the master class. But again, nobody's going to penalize you if you do not, but I'm sure you want to attend. So for the nurses, yes, for the nurses, except those ones that were targeted. If you are not targeted, you are not going to be eligible. You know, and I mentioned that we targeted them from the Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria. Yeah. So if you are not targeted, you won't be eligible because you will not have the exemption NYSC discharge certificate. Yeah. So I think that has answered that question. Please, let's come to you. I know you already.
Good afternoon, everyone. So my name is Dan, and I'm representing Udon TV International. As you can see, we are the ones streaming this event. We are one of the host organizations as well. So we are the ones streaming the event for free. So what I just want to add is, I know many host organizations said a lot about their organization and they are contributing to the next maybe township meeting or something. So I just want to say that we as New Dawn International TV, we are pledging our own allegiance that our only true way to support that we keep streaming, and this also to market ourselves to people. So we are in Sokoto and we are a media agency. If you want photography, videography, if you want to stream your events like this one now, you can go to our YouTube channel or Facebook, New Dawn TV International. All these things, you can watch them again if you want to, maybe you watch it. So please try your best and patronize. Don't let me say patronize your sports. That's just the right way to say. Thank you very much.
Just to let you know that New Dawn, everything that is happening here now is their own way of contributing to what we are doing. and I want to talk about the pledge from the hall and then other things. Yes, so somebody wants to talk to us. I think it's the hall manager.
Good afternoon, everyone. Yes, I wanted to speak to the situation we have here. Our sincere apologies as regards to monetization. As you know, the hall is all set, where we had an issue due to the weather. Yes, we have our AC there. It works. It's not just for decoration, right? What happened was because of our underground cable, the rain that happened about 2 days ago, the cable is not connecting properly, and then the light comes first. The current is low, so it can't power the AC. And then there was a fix on the inverter day before yesterday, and it affected the generator wire. That's why we had to bring down the load. But notwithstanding, hello, I felt you deserve the explanation. That's why I'm taking the time. All right. So the inverter works. That's why it's powering everything here. But initially the sun was low. That's why we had to bring down the load as well. So please, we are also interested in making sure we have a nice time here. And we are also a partnering organization. We have some of the fellows come around. Meanwhile, I had some names that have not been seen. So please, attendance is encouraged. And thank you very much for coming around and partnering with us. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yes, okay. So we're also going to have some people that will be speaking to the media team. Yeah, so some fellows, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much. My question is straight. I want to know if
one house, please. Yeah.
for the fellows who are interested in community development service,
The process they have to go through for application for NGFP, or they just go ahead and whatever they want. Just so I know the year it comes to my mind. This particular
And I said at the beginning, what happened? Hello. Okay, so in terms of community development initiative, you are not meant to follow anybody or any process. There's no process around it, right? Yeah, so what you are meant to do, you just go ahead and do what you want to do. But what is important, you may want to reach out to maybe that first line for advice of the visibility, like banner, how you are meant to place the logo. Yeah, as you can see there, yes, right-hand side, all of those things that you are seeing, the ordering is very important to us. Yeah, so you see that all of the, no, I think you can see black NDP by this side, right? So you see the European Union, then you see the then you see the NGFP logo. So some of you, when you want to even print t-shirt, branded t-shirts, this is even enough, you know, like just what the logo, yes, is important. So when you are going to image, you can just share us just something you do, maybe to just the picture. You don't have to go around all of the crazy comments that need to wait to hear. So you can just share with our call center. Yeah. Okay, so let's start. I think this is going to be the second to the last question we're going to ask.
It's regarding to the application. I want to know that some people do not have a computer. So some people do not have computer. I don't know if it's possible to avoid all this internet cafe doing the 2.0 video. If it's possible, can do their phone. Secondly, if possible, the age, sometimes age discrimination, maybe 30 years, you see that.
We are done already.
And the last one, is it certificate? Certificate given 2022.
Hello, can we have one house?
Certificate given 2022. If you are 2022, then I need to apply. the certificate, date of graduation, 2022. If you unable to apply, maybe I need to leave it open or less than so that you can be able to have
I think there's something I've missed out that I've not attended to. Somebody asked a question about the take home, right? That if I can be getting something, but currently that is not part of the program. Or one of the things that we are doing, which we also know, is that it's not everybody in organization that gets to less like training or something, right? There are some fellows that if you got job within 4 months that they have like so much and then doing the support you want to give them. Yeah, but I mean, we've had you. We're also going to take this to our team to see if something can be done about it. But I know many of us want to just leave. Please, we encourage you to just give us another 1 minute. We'll come outside and take pictures, please. Yeah, thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Yahya Musa, representative of a health organization. I just wanted to add to that response. I think one of the benefits from the monetary aspect is the fact that this host organization is going to be on your CV. If at all you're a serious host organization, you should be proud of yourself for the fact that your organization there is somebody's CV. So it's a very good thing.
So for the career fair that you mentioned, yes, we've taken note of that to create more visibility. And then for the age of 30 years, yeah, so I think I've already addressed that. I'm not sure there's anything I've not addressed from what I have here. But I think we're just going to stop here. We'll go outside and take picture. Oh, sorry, please, 1 minute. I'm seeing your hands. Let me just say what you want to say. I want to ask regarding the LMS program. Some of us here cannot access okay, so
thank you.
You didn't shake. Yeah, so the partner working on that is planned for that. Or we'll need to check with them to see if they have finalized that. So at the moment you're completing and showing 100%, you're supposed to get the certificates that you can download, just like we did on Coursera and other platforms where we take courses here. Then I think another thing I also want to address is about the full fellows. I know somebody mentioned that if you are a fellow and you're currently in the pool, you don't have to worry about anything. You are passed through the assessment. The whole placement that is closing is not going to affect you in any way. For host organization, just to let you know that we currently put placement on hold. What that means is that you cannot accept fellows at the moment. So once we communicate that, once that platform is made open for you, if you try to accept the fellow, I will tell you that the admin has already closed the portal, something of that nature. Yeah. So, but for the LMS, yes, they are working on that. Have you completed up to 100% of any of the courses? Okay. So what?
Okay. Yeah. All right. Can I start? Hello, fellows. Hello, people. Welcome to New Dawn TV International. My name is Leah Daimie, and right here we are at the NJFN town hall meeting where they are hosting organizations and their fellows for this great program they've been having. And right here standing with me is one of the host organization, and he will be sharing with us some highlights on what the organization is all about. And let's have him. Say your name and
Okay, thank you very much for this privileged opportunity. My name is Abdul Malik Sanjia, a provost of Khalifa College of Advanced Studies and also Khalifa College of Earth Science and Technology, Sokoto. We are one of the host organizations who has benefited from paying them for these 12 months. It's almost 27 million. You can just imagine the benefit of what we do is we train. Now, some of them are not exposed to teaching. We didn't stop there. We also have a skill acquisition and a entrepreneurship development center where part of what they can benefit, in as much you are my staff or a fellow as is my school, you have the access, direct access to learn any skill that is available. Skill ranging from barbing, hairdressing, catering, electrical installation, solar installation, cyber security, computer tailoring, and even shoemaking or leather works. So we have all this facility, and I want to advise or encourage your TV station to even come for sightseeing. So because what my proprietor, Alhaji Dr. Ali Oroji Wamapu, is doing is giving back to the society. And I can categorically tell you that he has, ever since he established that school, he has not taken a dime from the institution. So all the people we employ that they work for us will always give, because that is the best way you can give out to the society.
All right. So, sir, can you tell our fellow students, those who are yet to be employed, what benefits this will give to them and what they will gain if they apply for this organization?
Okay, for prospective fellow, if you are opportune to be matched with Khalifa College of Advanced Study or Khalifa College of Science and Technology or Khalifa International Model School, you have a lot of things to gain. One, apart from you being given the stepping 450,000 for NGFE, you also have a first-hand skill in education, because we have a consultant, specialist, education specialist, which I'm also part of them. Will train you on public speaking, any soft skill you think of. If you are not computer literate, you will be exposed to computer department where you can have access to computer to learn as many as possible the computer skill you want to learn.
Amazing. Thank you so much, sir. We are so glad, and we trust that we'll have more prospective folios who want to join this program. Thank you so much. We are grateful. Thank you.